What is up, my friends? So, let's talk about Avengers Endgame, the ending that leaves many questions unanswered, many plot holes throughout, and is still one hell of a movie. So, one of the big questions that people have is the case seeing Harley at the end of Avengers Endgame at Tony's funeral. Now, if you're not too familiar with who this is, it's actually the kid from Iron Man 3 that Iron Man basically mentored for a bit, and he is there to pay tribute to the great man that was Tony Stark. Now, my theory with why they would introduce Harley and not really introduce him is because they're setting up a Young Avengers movie or TV series, whatever the case may be. And I think that we definitely already have the three main sources that will be in that, and that is definitely going to be Harley as Iron Lad, and then we could have Scott Lang's daughter Cassie as another character. She could also see herself becoming, I think, Stature is what she becomes in the Young Avengers series. And then you have Kate Bishop, who we saw Hawkeye has already started to train at the beginning of the film. So they definitely have set it up for something along the lines of Young Avengers. And we could have Peter Parker being the sort of leader for these characters, or maybe even the case could be that you could have them go on missions that aren't really Avenger like official, but they're calling themselves the Young Avengers. You know what I mean? It could be some underground shit, but I definitely see them becoming the next wave of Avengers now that the rest of the Avengers are phased out or retired, and you could have the main Avengers taking on the bigger threats of sorts. So definitely a lot of setup in this movie for the future phases, whatever they may be, and I'm excited to see that. Phase 4, I already talked about who I think could be a huge villain for that. You can check out the video in the card above or in the link below, or just subscribe to my channel. I have a shitload of Avengers videos talking about all the stuff that I think could definitely be happening in Phase 4, my questions with Avengers Endgame, and just my thoughts on it. So if you want to check that out, make sure you do by going to my video archives and checking all those videos out. I think that was definitely the main reason that we saw the introduction of Harley at the end, and I think coming Phase 4 we're going to get some more background onto why exactly and where we're headed to with this new set of heroes, which I think would be great to see Young Avengers taking on maybe not sort of a big villain, maybe something along the lines of, I don't know, I was going to say like Norman Osborn. I still think that's like an Avengers type of villain, but I definitely am excited to see the future and what's to come. What did you think, though? Are you excited? Are you not? What do you think for Phase 4? Are you thinking we're getting a Young Avengers, or is it just completely random just to totally wrap up everything from the MCU to show Harley? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know. Anyways, as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. I'll see y'all next time. As always, stay positive, my friends.